Hey there, Bloomers and friends. Rev Kev coming to you along with Linda Lang.
Hello.
At the Bloom office. We're in the meeting room slash choir room slash chapel slash whatever. The reason I thought it'd be fun to have Linda with us is we're getting ready for the Open Leadership Team meeting tonight, and Linda is here. It just happens to be that we're recording this on my birthday, and so it makes it a very special occasion. That as I said in church last Sunday, I turn with this birthday the same age as my dad was when he retired. But I did say there was no news associated with that statistic, but that was the case. But also this, I don't know, there's some kind of simpatico or simpatica relationship going on in the sense that today marks the Queen Elizabeth in England becomes the longest reigning monarch in British history. Linda isn't exactly the longest reigning moderator in Bloom history, but she certainly is a personage of importance in our lives, and so we're glad to have you here.
Thank you.
You're doing a lot of work these days for Bloom. Can you talk about just some of the special projects that have been going on most recently?
Well, most recently, the nominations committee has been interviewing and accepting resumes from Bloom members for consideration for being part of Bloom's permanence committee, which is going to help Bloom, using its vision and mission statements, find our vision through the future, find a permanence so that we have a place, whether it's going to be a rented environment, whether it's going to be a leased environment, whether it's going to be a building. That's what the committee is going to sort of determine, why we need the permanence and what that will sort of look like. And so it's been a lot of interviews.
Right, there's been a lot of meetings. This group has worked very diligently, and we've been really pleased with the folks that have submitted a statement of why they'd like to be a part of it, and everybody has been met with personally. This is a little bit different than other kinds of things because it is a committee versus an individual position. It's also something that is basically looking for folks to have some particular kind of background and connection with it, and the committee was able to, the nominations group was able to locate that. It also is that this is an advisory group. It's a research and advisory group in that it makes its recommendation and reports to the Open Leadership Team that then goes forward and reports to the congregation meetings as those are during the year, or if any special meeting needs to be called or something. So, here you are in the middle of your second term. What do you think?
I think it is a wonderful opportunity to serve Bloom. I have thoroughly enjoyed my time. I enjoy working with Rev Kev, and I've gotten a lot of support from the congregation, and it definitely gives you a different perspective of all the workings of Bloom, and I think it is a very important position, and it's one that I have thoroughly enjoyed, and it's been an honor to be moderator.
Well, we appreciate that, and everybody appreciates all the work that you do. Being an officer of an organization lets someone see a whole new part of that organization and how it works. And it's a little bit like in The Wizard of Oz when Toto pulls back the curtain.
Yes.
And there's the wizard in the background. When you get on the other side of the curtain, you start to see what's going on. Both, all the blessings that can happen and sometimes the bumps that come along. And it takes somebody that has strength of character, some courage, as well as compassion to be able to be a part of that kind of responsibility as the moderator of a congregation like this, as well as the other officers and team leaders in their particular role. So is there any one thing you would, we're just basically starting the new season.
Yes.
We're already hearing from people that they're looking forward to coming back and that sort of thing. So as we go into this season, are there any words of wisdom or vision that you have for us?
Well, one of the things that I think that when we had the visioning workshops in January, one of the things that was recommended that people felt, especially the officers and appointed people, is that they would like an opportunity to meet and plan together or do some coordinations of the different teams together. And so we're going to have our second time of this on this coming Saturday, on the 12th. It's going to be a time that the officers and appointed people and elected people in Bloom will be meeting and coordinating their programs, and we have several dates. We have a calendar on the wall over here with dates throughout the whole year as we keep adding to them. And we have that, and of course we have our 10th anniversary celebration, the 25th of October. So we have a lot of exciting things coming up, and it's going to be fun. I've been very pleased with how the summer, I mean, we're almost over the summer, and we've hardly ever gone below 50, 55 people in church on Sunday, and I think that's pretty remarkable. I'm pretty excited about that.
Well, yeah, so we're going to be looking at those statistics. Meaningful statistics are the key to continuous improvement.
Yes.
And so I have worked with Joanne in the office to develop some statistics that we used to use a while back, but now that we have more administrative help in the office, we were able to work on that together. So those summer attendance is one of those indicators that we're looking at as an indicator of our own performance and possibilities for the future. Well, that's great. And by the time you see this, you'll know that we're inviting you to be with us on Sunday, and on Sunday we'll be able to celebrate some of the things that we've accomplished tonight.
Yes.
And on Saturday. So we hope you'll be with us in worship on Sunday. If you can't be with us in body, please be with us in spirit. And as always, let's keep each other in our prayers.